Give a man a fish, and you feed him for a day. Teach him how to fish, and you'll feed him for life. I'm sure most of you have heard that expression before, and it's got a pretty simple meaning, which is educating people helps them help themselves. Now, I know that's not super profound or anything, but I do feel like it's something more people should think about, not just in the context of teaching others, but more fundamentally in how important education is for you and for the world. Hi, my name is David Evans. I attend Daytona State College. This is my World Speech Days video about my ideas for a better world. So, according to an article posted last year by the U.S. Career Institute, the global literacy rate is 86.81%. However, in some countries, that is below 50%. Now, I don't bring that statistic up to try to shame anybody, but I just want to draw more attention to how lacking the education is in the world. And now, how do we solve that? Well, one solution is teachers. Even though it's possible to learn new things on your own, having a teacher is indispensable. They can provide you guidance based on their experiences and help you avoid common mistakes. They can also offer their own unique perspectives and ideas that you otherwise would not have thought of on your own. So they're pretty important to education overall. But even though they are so important, most teachers don't feel valued. Penn State University posted a study in 2023 that showed only 24.5% of teachers felt valued in society. And that's pretty concerning because that means most other teachers don't feel valued. And if they don't feel valued, they're probably not going to be teachers long, and that's going to mean they're not going to educate, and that's just going to cause problems for everyone. Another important factor of education is obviously finding things to study. And there is no wealth of knowledge greater on earth than the internet. It has a seemingly endless amount of videos and research papers and articles and newsletters and you name it. There's so many things on the internet to explore and to learn from. And it doesn't even stop at that either, because not only is there material on the internet, but there's people. And with those people, you can share new ideas and learn new things and share new cultures. However, this marvel of human ingenuity is not shared with everyone. According to Statista.com, this year there was 5.56 billion internet users, which is only 67.9% of the global population. That means there's a lot of people that do not have access to the internet. And we need to rectify that, because the internet is a very indispensable tool in learning and in teaching. One more point about education that I want to talk about is something simple yet abstract, which is opportunity. I believe this is the epitome of education, being able to explore new possibilities and open new doors, whether that's getting a new job or creating new technology. Just think, for instance, of how many world-changing technologies we have: cars, smartphones, skyscrapers, medicine, law. All that stuff would have been impossible without education. But even though education can bring great change in the world, it can also bring great change in your own community. For example, there's a story of this man named Wang Enlin. He was a Chinese farmer who only received about 3 years of education when he was younger. A chemical company was illegally dumping their waste on his and his neighbor's farmland, which was completely destroying their crops and their water supply and everything. But he couldn't do anything about it because he didn't know how to prosecute them. He didn't know how to do anything. He knew nothing about the law. So he spent the next couple of years studying law until he was finally able to file a lawsuit against that chemical company. And he later went on to win over $100,000 for him and his neighbors. So, as you can see, education can leave a really big impact on your own community. And just think about what would have happened if he never had the opportunity to learn that law. Now, in conclusion, education is paramount to improving the world. Whether it's teachers teaching in schools, whether it's people on the internet sharing new ideas and innovations, or even farmers learning law. Education is the forefront of it all. Now that you also understand how important education is, I'll leave you with a question. When was the last time you taught a man to fish?